Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals. I'm the Mysterious JG. We're very close to the end of this game. It was pretty cool, flying around in space. Doesn't make a lot of sense. And I continue to grab the miracles. I would have, if I'd remembered what Zerf said earlier, I would have just, left all the miracles behind, because we're certainly not going to need them. I'm giving away too much. There might be a cool boss left that some kind of surprise at the end. But I basically admitted to you that the Egg Dragon was tougher than any of the bosses we have left to face. So yeah, we don't really need any of these items. But now that I've started collecting them, I just want to, get the complete set, as it were. I do believe I may have collected every treasure in the game.
You may cross. Maxim, it could be a trap.
He said, cross, let's go. Apparently that was not a rim, then.
But
Daos is testing us. He senses our feelings. Don't show any fear. I think I do remember this dialogue. You're right, that's what he's doing. My power is strong. The hopes of my people energize me. My people, the Puerto Ricans, and the Effete. Two separate groups with some, overlap, of course. Come on, Salon. We're the world's last and only chance.
I know.
There's still hope as long as Dual Blade keeps its light. Oh, I forgot to equip Dual Blade.
Dual Blade, its Lord is beaming even stronger than before.
We'll destroy the Sinistrals and resonate peace. Promise me you'll go back with me.
Yes, I promise I'll go back with you.
Yeah, I forgot to equip Dual Blade. Oops.
Are you the one chosen by Dual Blade?
Yeah, she was Irish before, but I don't think she's Irish. I don't think she's Irish. It's the Mistress of Death.
Are you the one chosen by Dual Blade?
Who are you?
I am Lufia. It's nice to meet you.
What is it? What's your name?
I'm Erim, Mistress of Death.
You're Erim? Was it you who revived Gades?
Exactly. As long as I live, the four Sinistrals shall always revive.
So I have to destroy you to destroy all the Sinistrals, right?
Yep. That is my purpose as well, for our enemy is he who possesses Dual Blade.
And there she is, and she's got a big old honker. Interesting. They gave her, bare sexy legs and armored boobies, a la Gara from Tecmo Secret Stars. But they also gave her a big honking nose. And I forgot to give Maxim Dual Blade. So what do we want to do here? Just boomerang, that may be fun. I'm gonna hold on to his IP so that when I've got Dual Blade I can find out what it actually is supposed to do. And nobody is using the Egg Sword, so I can't really use the over easy attack. Did I even show you guys that attack? It's really a strange one. Let's see, hold the mirror. Doesn't really have anything worth showing off. She uses magic attacks, but I don't think she's got enough attack power to really be that dangerous. She's like the toughest boss you have to face in the game, but we've already seen that the well, I'll use shield. Let's not be disrespectful of her, but yeah, I mean the Egg Dragon wasn't really that bad. Yep, and I'm using the wrong equipment. I'm supposed to be using the freaking Dual Blade. It's supposed to be like this devastation wave. Oh shit. It missed them? Seriously? It did as much damage to her as anyone else. It's ridiculous. The trick spell apparently can't afflict Guy either. Everything is being reflected back. Ah, that's good to know. Even the beneficial stuff is reflected back. Dark Fry. Kind of a neat idea for a spell. Is the evil opposite of the holy spell? Of course, there's Dark Holy in all these other games. Well, that was enough to kill off our capsule monster, so at least she accomplished something. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't heal them when they're using those like special blocking IP powers. It'll wear off after a few turns, but that's kind of the danger of it. So this is it, folks. The big boss battle with Lufia, more or less. If you recall the plot of Lufia 2 Rise, or Lufia and the Fortress of Doom, I'm spoiling it for you if you don't recall that plot, but this is... Egg Ring has no kind of, holy cap, vulnerable. I suppose we could be using attack magic to see what it does. Thunder is probably the strongest spell that we've got for that. Yeah, I don't really feel that threatened by Erim, I must say. But if you remember the... Whoa, accidentally jacked up the volume on my headset here. Need to turn that down. But if you remember the plot of Lufia and the Fortress of Doom, I'm about to spoil it for you if you don't. We're fighting Lufia. This is Lufia. This is the main character the whole series is named after. Now, as far as I know, in any of the sequels on like Game Boy Advance and stuff, were just like remakes of previous games, or more puzzle-oriented and not really plot-heavy. I don't think there's another game where we get any kind of better explanation of what the hell's going on with the Sinistrals, but... Restore all members... Brilliance, returns attacks back. That's kind of an interesting one, but like I said, I want to save his IP for when I remember to equip Dual Blade, because I kind of didn't remember to equip Dual Blade, and he doesn't really seem to be in any kind of danger here. He's doing a lot more damage than anyone else too. Which is weird. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. My guy's damage output seemed to drop off. I gave Maxim a lot of strength boosting stuff. The ones that we got from the Egg Dragon, I mostly gave to Maxim instead of Guy, because I figured Guy was already dealing enough damage. But Maxim went from being kind of this bizarre little, like, kind of crappy at everything. He can do anything, but none of it really well. Jack of all trades character to actually being really effective. At any rate, there goes Erim, Mistress of Death. Even Gara, Bio-Gara in particular, put up a much better fight than Erim did. I'm disappointed. And she had her own castle, full of, like, bizarre, woman-themed enemies.
You are strong, Maxim. What is it that gives you the strength to battle on?
I have someone to protect.
The woman beside you? You would risk your life, your own life, for one woman?
To me, she means more than life itself.
Oh, shut up, Maxim. I know that's not true. Maxim! Is this human emotion? Ha! Ridiculous! Even such power must fail before Daos!
Daos really isn't going to be that impressive when we fight him, folks. Daos. What the hell is this echoing coming from? Anyway, Dual Blade. I forgot to equip it. It does less damage than the Dragon Blade? Is that because of the Dragon Ring somehow? With the high power ring, we'll... Yes, forget it. Why mess with the winning formula? Everything's going quite smoothly. I really don't know what's going on with the sound, though. Oh, we can't use, I can't hit select button. I wanted to start dropping bombs and using my hammer and stuff. There's like a whole cool new theme that we're not really going to get to hear. It's like I'm just going to hang around off to the side in Daos' throne room here. The same thing in 7th Saga. There was like this whole music that played during this one like brief sequence where you really have no reason to hang around and listen to it. I wonder if there's a sound test. We're gonna hear this later, or if it's just much shorter than I think and it's about to repeat. Yeah, it's about to repeat. We've got you now, Daos. Why do you try to stop me? Many people worship superior beings such as I. So you say, no one would worship such evil Sinistrals. Hey man, you never played Gara Deception 2 or Trapped? They were like all sorts of weirdos who would worship the devil. How simple-minded. Listen to me, there are two ways of looking at all things. Oh no, here we go. I have a debate with Socrates here. Some believe in love and happiness, others in destruction and chaos. They cannot stand apart. And why has only evil appeared? Where are those others who believe in good? I mean, come on, man, these Sinistrals suck. I haven't seen a nice Sinistral yet. It is so ordained by Arek the Absolute. Arek the Absolute? Question mark? He is the one who stands above all others like me. I had no idea. Well, let's meet him. Come on, you and me, we'll go talk to this guy, see what he has to say. We've chatted long enough. It's time to settle this. Time to reach your doom. With this dual blade, I'll put an end to your evil ways. Oh, I forgot to give anyone the egg sword.
Excellent. I can sense your power is superhuman. It's no surprise that you can use dual blade. With my power, that sword should be mine. Why did you choose him, dual blade? Where? I'll have my revenge on you and dual blade. I am master of terror. I'll become master of chaos later. No one can challenge me.
And you fight him. Yeah, I never really showed you the egg sword, did I? Oh well, it messes with their stats. Doesn't really damage them. It's kind of an oddball item. And I suppose I could break it out for this fight against Daos. But I mean, the poor guy's already way outmatched. Wave motion. All your attributes increase. HP and MP are fully restored. She's gonna go with Firestorm, and he's gonna go with Stardust Blow. Why not? That's not very impressive looking attack. This looks much more impressive. This is of course the blow of the Gold Dragon, but doesn't do that much against the boss. Wave motion on the other hand can be a pretty big freaking deal. Restores all of his HP and magic points, which isn't really the point though. The point is that his stats go through the roof when he's got this. Meanwhile, we've got Terror Wave. Erim didn't really use a Death Wave, did she? Oh no, they're sleepy and stuff. You attack and you... I guess we'll start waking people up. Rather than attacking them, I guess I'm supposed to use an item for that in this game. Awake. Arise, Serpentor, arise. Yeah, like 1,600 hit points, and he hasn't been had trick cast on him or anything yet. Burning Rain didn't do much to him. He's got Dark Fry. That's nice. He is pretty cool looking, just kind of going for the Iron Claw. He's got long hair in this one. I don't know how I feel about that. Guy wakes up. Can't really bring myself to care too much about poison, but Trick would be good. Yeah, I've gotten really sloppy actually, just because I know how overpowered we are now that we've beaten the Egg Dragon without really having too much trouble. It's a long fight. I can't really raise his attack any. It's already boosted all the way. I got you. So when I said that's how much he was doing even without Trick, that was kind of a silly thing to say because he's doing as much damage as he's going to do. Alright. Okay, so let's throw some more Trick on Guy. And we'll just keep beating the crap out of Daos here. Dark Reflector. I think that makes him immune to all damage, actually. If I recall correctly, it's one of his better things to use against you. It's good. Might as well boost everybody's stats a bit. I don't think it's really... I don't know if it's safe to attack him on this turn or what exactly will happen. You know, we've never used Fry or Zap. And they're really fun spells, too. probably not a great time to use it because he's got that dark reflector. It might come right back on Artia, but once again, you see Maxim stats can't really be improved. Yeah. So it's not going to work. That's probably a bad idea. But we've seen enemies use it. It's kind of cool for us to use it. But not when it's going to get reflected back on us. Apparently it doesn't reflect physical attacks. Maybe it only reflects the next attack. Anyway, Thunder Dragon's here to kill us. T-Gag's actually taking a bit of a beating here now. I wonder if the Dark Reflector is still on. There's one way to find out for sure. If it gets knocked back on me again, I'll know this is a bad idea. Nope. Apparently it deflects one attack back, so I was able to survive my own zap spell, which means I can start hitting him with it now. And his magic defense doesn't seem to be that high. Maxim's crushing him with the dual blade. Yeah, I don't think Daos is going to last much longer. There's got to be something after Daos. This is just not a final boss battle, really. But he is cool looking, but he's not dealing much damage and taking a lot of damage. Unless he's got a whole load of hit points or a second form. Here's the Terror Wave. But it doesn't seem to inflict Confuse, which is the only status ailment I'm really worried about. Putting people to sleep is a pain in the ass, but Maxim woke up, and he's the one that we have to be the most certain we keep him in the fight. Hold on. You go for Awake on her. Oh, she's confused. Ah, it does inflict Confuse. But it put her to sleep too, which is kind of stupid actually. She's confused, but she's not going to do us any harm while she's confused, because she's like having a confusing dream. I had a weird dream the other night about like a gathering of LPers. It's kind of strange, because like a couple of like famous LPers were there, but the thing was that like the really famous LPers were all like incredibly wealthy, so they were like hosting this party at this big fancy mansion, and I was like, LPers are not wealthy. Like when I woke up, it's one of those things where, you know, during the dream itself it all seems to make sense, but then you wake up and you're like, wait a minute, what? How did I not question that while I was having the dream? And speaking of dreams, Daos' dreams of dominating the land are over. At least until he comes back in Lufia and the Fortress of Doom, where defeating the Sinistrals would be a much bigger pain in the ass, but we know for a fact that it's already been done. And we're getting experience. Well, that's gotta mean there's another boss. We got experience in gold. There's gotta be another boss fight. This is the end, Daos.
Never. The Sinistrals are the absolute masters of destruction. At least Gades is. Gades, Amon, Erim, gather before me. Let your power resonate with mine.
Now, this is what they did last time. Guardian Daos. Ooh, we've never seen Gades from behind before. Didn't know he had such lovely hair. I haven't seen side shots of Erim or Amon.
The Sinistrals still haven't bitten the dust.
Not exactly. Those are the last of their energy waves. They're resonating with Daos' energy.
His last ditch effort.
It's not that simple. The energy waves could still rupture and take the world with it.
What? They're willing to destroy themselves and the world to take us down?
I won't let it happen. Ow. Son, Guy, Artia, lend me your power. It's time for beam battle. It's time for us to believe in the power of love and stuff. In the silver millennium crystal. I am the one called Sailor Moon. Dun, 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 dun. This is going to take all of us.
Kid power! Black and white, unite! Your energy waves are too puny and pathetic to break this last barrier.
We've got to give it everything we've got. We've got to pray, and our prayers will be heard by characters we met earlier in Earthbound.
Maxim, Salon can't take much more of this. Don't worry about me, Maxim. I can do it.
Alright. Let's turn up the vibration. Whoa.
You little hooties!
What? Holy crap, I forgot all about that.
You little hooties!
That explains, like, somebody made a joke about hoochies in their fact for this game. I was like, what the hell? Oh, I forgot to give you the name of the guy who wrote the fact. I found so useful. Well, I don't want to interrupt the ending for it.
You little hoochies! Now! Do it now! Do the hoochie coo!
It's over. But not before a very quick stop to thank the guy who wrote this fact, and that is Iron Knuckle. Fact written by Iron Knuckle. Thank you, Iron Knuckle, in particular for the solution to the world's most difficult trick. Now back to our ending scene. Except there might be another boss. There might be another boss, folks. Daos doesn't really feel like a final boss to me. But you know what? I need to end the video anyway. Yeah, I'm going to end the video. This one might be a little short. But we fought Erim and Daos, so that's pretty good. When we come back, folks, ending scene. Unless there's another boss. I guess we're going to find out. Daos can't be the last boss, can he? Nah. See you next time.